Now it's time to do what the title of this program suggests, put it all together. But before we get going with the full game analysis as it happened, I just want to give you one tip. Don't try to make everything work at once. You can get the maximum benefit by working on each shot independently, building your game up until it is complete. Don't be frustrated if things go wrong. Leave the things that frustrate you, work on something else, then come back to them. Frustration won't help you towards your goal, whether that is just to play the game well or to become a champion like Karin.
The overhead. Trying to do up the ceiling there. Now we're going to get into ceiling ball rally here. There's a theory that goes behind ceiling ball rallies, and it's usually the first one to bring the ball down is going to win the rally, which happened right here.
7 serves 14.
Also watch the serve. If the serve is good, you'll usually get a weak return, or possibly even an ace. Like right there, that was a good serve, and Karin made a very good get. And Laura made a very good shot there. That's the reverse pinch once again.
And she's got a great pinch, either side, front or
14.
right or left. Leaving my backhand up against her. The only reason I'm leaving my backhand up is I'm not letting the ball drop, which we talked about earlier. Patience is the name of the game.
Wait on that ball. Let it get to your knees. That's your kill shot, once again, which is a great offensive weapon. Karin just hit it perfectly.
You notice how low I let the ball drop that time. Learning my lesson. Set up off the back wall.
Now, did you notice the coverage Karin was using there? She was trying to move into the front court even while Laura was shooting the offensive shot. Laura hit a good shot there.
0 serves 0.
Okay, this is the tiebreaker. Probably the most crucial game that you'll be playing. Everything counts here. You only came to 11 points, so every point really counts.
0 serves 0.
They say you should really think about your serve, and in the tiebreaker, it's especially important. It's only 11 points, so really think about it. Ceiling, you'll see a lot more ceiling balls, a lot more defensive rallies.
Right. Going for the pass. A lucky shot there.
Point 1 serves 0.
Laura probably did one thing that she could have maybe changed, and that was serving my backhand all the time. Because I'm sure she's aware that my backhand is better than my forehand. And if you know that about your opponent, you might want to focus on that also and serve it to the weakest stroke.
Laura just took the ball way too high, and she left a setup for Karin, and Karin put the ball right away.
Split ball, unforced errors there.
The overhead's a good shot to hit occasionally.
There's another one. Ideally, when you hit an overhead, it should either roll out or it should be a drive, which is also a form of a pass. Same thing there, I'm leaving my overheads up. I don't shoot the overhead very often. It's a pretty, it's a very difficult shot to hit unless it's hit perfectly. As you can tell, I haven't had much practice with an overhead.
No, she's
Remember when you're hitting your pass shots, Karin, yours are all coming off the back wall. Once again, that's because you're standing up too high and you're not letting the ball drop.
Oh, let's see that again. That's my favorite shot. That's a reverse pinch.
3 serves 2. Short, take 1.
Second serve lob here.
Defensive lob. Right, here's all the ceiling ball rallies again. Notice the ball doesn't come off the back wall. Stays close to the side wall as possible. Set up. Leaves it up again. There we go. Notice the difference. The shot before that was left up, I hit the ball about waist height. That last shot that rolled out was about, I'd say about knee height. As low as I could let it drop. Good pass again.
Perfect angle on that pass.
Point.
Watch it again here.
5 serves 2.
Laura's flowing over to the left side. Karin just punches it by her right side.
The whole time you're playing, you should always know where your opponent is on the court. For instance, I could tell on that last pinch that she was moving to the left, so I blew it by her on the right.
The idea is to hit the ball where your opponent's not. Like right
Well,
there.
I tried to fake her out. I thought she was moving to the left that time, and
That was a skip.
she faked me out instead.
6
Karin
serves
should
2.
have just hit the ball down the left side. Once in a while, it's good to try and fake your
Take a
opponent
deep
out.
breath, get back in the game.
6 serves 2.
Ah, she leaves it back up for me off my setup.
Oh, no.
One of the embarrassing moments.
Gotta look at it again
Now, if you
here.
watch, I take my eye off the ball, look towards the front wall. Happens every time. Got to keep your eye on the ball till the ball's hit.
Side out.
Another thing, I noticed that Laura's in the deep court, and I'm trying to run her as much as possible. It's hard to shoot while you're running. If you can see by that last shot, she skipped. And they're seeing ball around here. Another pass. She leaves it up for me.
See, now even on the pass shots, even if it's not a perfect one, like that ball wasn't a perfect pass, but Laura had to stretch really far to get it. And she might have returned it, but it would have just been another setup for Karin to easily put away. There's a perfect lob serve. It caught the sidewall at the right height, and it died going towards the back wall.
Side out.
McCoy had me more on the left side of the court, and he hit a pinch, which was a winner
0
from deep court.
serves 3.
Very nice.
That was a great pass.
That was the wide angle pass. I might have been able to shoot that ball into the right corner, but McCoy's extremely quick in front court, so I just decided to go for the wide angle. Even if he would have gotten that ball, once again, like before with your match and Laura, he would have just left another setup, and I would have either put it away or proceeded to give him some more of the tour.
3 serves
Notice
0.
the sportsmanlike conduct. When you're out there, have fun and be nice. It's all a big part of the game, too.
There you go.
Point.
It seems like you're trying to pass
4
Craig more than you're
serves
pinching
0.
up front.
Well, if I pinch up front, he's, once again, quick, and if I leave it up at all, he's going to get it, and his pinch, I have to admit, is slightly better than my pinch shot game. There was a shot that came almost all the way back to the front wall, and when it gets that close, you can't get any racket swing on it, so I tried to just do a weird shot into the right corner. What I could have done was just try and maybe hit a Z shot or something that would get him back into deep court instead of that dumb offensive shot that I tried. And there's another overhead by Craig. That backhand overhead that he's hitting is really a low percentage shot. It's a dumb shot to even try for, and he's tried a few of them. I don't know why, because he's missed every one so far. Once again into the ceiling, and there's my dumb overhead. I should have had that ball. I wasn't, once again, remember, you have to flow towards front court when your opponent's getting ready to hit the ball. I wasn't flowing at all. I was lazy and
0
flat-footed.
serves 4.
That looked like a crack out there.
I didn't think about it.
You notice how Craig holds center court position really well. He just covers the whole center court.
There was a desperation shot. I didn't have a very good offensive shot, so I went to the ceiling and just said, let's get this thing started over again. There's that overhead,
Back
which is a
into the
dumb
game.
shot.
Good pass.
McCoy was moving to the left side of the court. I just drove the ball down the opposite side, away from where he was. Leaving a lot of shots up here. If you get a setup in racquetball, biggest thing is to make sure you take the time and concentrate and just Think about putting that ball away. Don't rush your shot. Be patient.
There's that overhead again, which is also a good pass. Nice shot.
That was skip.
That was, the overhead forehand side is a little higher percentage. You got to make sure it doesn't come off the back wall like Craig's just did. Especially to the forehand side of an opponent, because usually it'll be put away, just like that shot was right there. Quick Z. You got that, huh?
That's
Skip ball. He was a little anxious on that shot. Might want to move your feet a little bit quicker. There's his reach again we were talking about.
Oh, nice get there. That was all anticipation with both our gets. We both just sort of second guessed where our opponent was going to hit the ball, and that gave us an extra step. If we didn't anticipate, we'd never had either of those shots.
You notice when these guys are pinching also that they hit the sidewall first. Watch the difference when you do hit the sidewall where the ball goes. It's a lot more difficult to return it when it does hit the sidewall first.
There's one of the major advantages that a lefty has against a right-handed opponent. He can serve the drive down the left side of the court, and with the very same motion, he can just drive that ace down the right side. McCoy's serve, when he starts serving like that, is extremely good. Here I am stalling a little bit, using a little bit of the psychological game. I'm probably tired. I am tired.
3 plays 4.
Once again, you'll see that 90% of my return of serves are ceiling balls.
Good get.
That was an extremely smart shot to hit for me. When I shot that ball, it was way too soon. I had to hit it from higher than waist high, and I was going for a kill shot. It was a dumb shot. Right back at him. That's driving the ball right back at your opponent is sometimes very effective, especially off the serve, because they're usually backing up and trying to get an idea. Yeah. A lot of wide angle pass shots here.
Side out.
I just didn't jump on that ball. McCoy caught me off guard and he passed it by me.
There's a good backhand.
Also, getting that to 90% ceiling ball returns from the serve, you gotta once in a while hit them 10% winners or go for them anyway.
Take one.
If I'd left that shot up, McCoy would have killed it on me there. Right there, if I'd left that shot up, and let's look at it again, it's the perfect rollout, but if it would have been 2 inches higher, McCoy would have gotten it and just re-killed it. Right there, he
that
did a
shows
nice
you
drive.
what a ineffective serve can do,
Plays 5.
where your opponent just rolls it right back out.
He gets an ace on a garbage serve. That was because I took my eye off the ball. There's no way that an opponent should get an ace on a garbage or lob serve. Always keep your eye on the ball. Always concentrate.
Side
An
out.
enforced error there. Craig skipped the ball.
5 plays 5.
That's one problem with Craig. He is so casual out there that he tends to be a little lazy on some of his shots.
Side out.
Nice kick there. This is something you got to always make sure you don't get mad at yourself. I mean, the guy's going to hit good shots, and you just have to accept it as part of the game. That was a nice pass there. It was almost perfect, as a matter of fact.
Those shots you're hitting there, you're hitting your backhands about chest high. That's a really low percentage shot unless you are a real good player. It's a real difficult shot to hit.
Side out.
I guess so.
5 plays 5.
Craig did the same on his forehand. Ideally, you want to let the ball drop as low as you can get it.
When you're letting that ball drop, though, make sure you bend with your knees and not lean over with your back. Now, as opposed to that last shot, here I had a lot more room to get on the ball, get lower on the ball. I could get a full swing into the shot.
5 plays 5.
He was on the right side of the court there, too.
As a defensive second serve.
Goes for the overhead. This is a long rally. This is known as a tour. If you can run your opponent and you're in a little better shape or even a lot better shape than he is, and you do this to him a few times, you just know you're going to win the match. It's like when a baseball pitcher gets tired, he starts leaving, throwing balls out. You're going to start missing your kill shots when you get tired, or missing any shots when you get tired.
Point.
Another ineffective serve. Make sure you really concentrate on that first serve.
This is game point.
There's some more ploys going on.
Is still game match point.
I think this is match point, isn't it?
I think so. Let's see if he walks off the court.
Yeah, there it is.
And he does. Nice, man.
Climbing the wall.
How about giving him a really big hand?